Bond Oversight Committee, if you could address your remarks to those topics, we'd appreciate it. Thank you. Not seeing Mr. Imbriano. Oh, there he is. Thank you. 3 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you for reminding me when you didn't remind anybody else, so I appreciate that. I also
Reminded everybody.
I appreciate you leaving our cards off of the original public comment section that were not on the agenda items, because I turned in 2 cards tonight. And I also noticed how you accommodated a parent, gave him 6 minutes. But I pulled 3 items, and I believe according to the Brown Act, I'm allowed 3 minutes per item, is that correct?
No, what, 3 minutes total?
Okay, very good. The first item I wanted to discuss was the item 13.8, and that's the purchase order agreement. Everybody in this room here tonight is here because they're concerned about their future. I've been attending these meetings for years, concerned about children's futures. And when you purchase wireless technology, which you're going to do if you approve this tonight, you're going to move this along. We have presented irrefutable evidence that has been dismissed because of misinformation. Students and teachers are in harm's way. That's the bottom line. You send kids to Yale, Harvard, Oxford, you send children around the world, you keep them up till 1 or 2 in the morning and sleep deprive these children and shrink their brains so they can develop their 180 IQs into something incredible, only to ignore the research of scientists who have spent years in their fields and medical professionals that have spent years looking at brain scans and studies on cellular and DNA damage by microwave emissions that you're about to force on students in this district with your technology program. Item 13.9, the warrant listing report, I was not able to get that online. Usually that's something that I could just click a PDF on. I don't have time to drive to the district office during normal hours, so I hope that would be emailed to me. The issue with the Bond Oversight Committee is another concern I have. You know, we're looking at money moving here, money moving there. We're looking at saving money. And we've got someone on the Bond Oversight Committee named Jennifer Fitzgerald, who happens to be Mayor of Fullerton. She is the Vice President of Kurt Pringle and Associates. I don't know if any of you know who that is, but I think you need to familiarize yourself with that organization. They basically sell influence. And that is the definition of conflict of interest. I have yet to see her reveal her client list. I don't see how she can act objectively in her capacity as a Bond Oversight Committee member. And it's odd that on the City Council, there was a motion before the City Council to have an audit committee formed to look into the city's finances, and she voted against it, stating that there wasn't any need to audit. But yes, I guess we have to have her looking over our finances with her connections. So with that being said, wireless radiation, I'm going to come back to this because I'm not going to stop coming here. And the FullertonInformer.com and the WiFiDangers.com are websites that have information on what's going on. This is an unmitigated public health disaster in the making. And like I've said before, it's in your hands. Hardwire these classrooms and do not replace the hardwired computers and the textbooks with devices that are going to put all of these teachers out of work. They will become facilitators eventually. And the enrollment will continue to decline because wireless radiation adversely impacts fertility. People are not going to be having children. You're going to see it happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Imbriano. I appreciate you restricting your remarks. We haven't got this many cards to be heard, so we're trying to give everybody a fair amount of time.
Sure you are.
We're now on the consent calendar. Do I have a motion to adopt the consent calendar? It's been moved and seconded. Do we have a resolution on this consent calendar? I don't believe so. Then if there's no discussion, if nobody wants to pull any item, we proceed with the vote. All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carried. No opposition, I presume. Okay. topic's not on the agenda, right? Okay, now we'll proceed with, topic's not on the agenda, we'll proceed with the remarks to the board, and we'll continue with the people, and we appreciate you all waiting, and I'm sure you enjoyed the budget report and other items, and sorry to keep you so late, but these are very important things you want to be heard on. So I'd like to call Mr. Bruce Spitzer. Mr. Bruce Spitzer present? Apparently not. I'll go to the next one, Mr. Kevin Foley.
Before I start, I'd like 3 copies of that. My mom would love to see what I'm doing here today, so thank you for the video.
Absolutely, it'll be online tomorrow.